Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I can't believe he'd do it. It's straight up vandalism.
I guess you could call it that. You know what I'm wondering? Did he remove the wall brick at a time or all in one piece?
Jim, who cares?
I do. It's a neat engineering problem. What I really want to know is, when are you going to talk to Lucy? Try to persuade her to come home.
I just need some time. Lucy's very touchy. We've got to find the right moment. It's just a bit difficult.
Well, don't you think it's difficult for me? Tell her to get back home where she belongs.
I'm calling the police about Naylor.
What are you going to tell them? I wish to report a missing wall.
This isn't funny, Jim.
I wonder how involved the police will want to be when they find out you didn't pay the man. And from what I know of Sergeant Bowen, he'll come straight out and suggest you begin civil proceedings against Mr. Naylor, and he'll take a piece out of you for wasting his time.
I guess you're right.
It's a bit different from old Sergeant Mooney.
Well, look, Ken has to pay for what he's done.
Yeah, well, let me know later how you get on. The nursery closes at 4:30. And remember, I want Lucy home. Tell her, I don't know, tell her it's not convenient or something.
But that's not true. Jim, Christina and I have a certain amount of loyalty to Lucy as a friend.
Tell her.
I reckon you're out of your tree turning down an offer like that.
Roy's let me down once too often.
Yeah, but you didn't give him much of a chance this time, did you?
What, to land me in it again? I phoned Madge to let her know I'm back. She said it was okay about the coffee shop. Oh, I hate mucking her around, but she seemed pretty understanding.
You're not too sure, are you?
No.
I got a meeting at the council.
Chamber of Commerce thing.
Sid Butcher's pet project. He wants to interest some local members in sponsoring some of our activities.
Sounds good.
So I got to front and do the hard sell on some of our sporting facilities.
Is that bouncer making a bit of a racket, isn't he?
Oh, he's probably locked inside and doesn't like it. I'll tell him to put a sock in it on my way. I'll see ya.
Bye.
Does he often carry on like that?
No, not as a rule.
I wonder what's upset him.
What's the matter, boy? You know me, such a good dog.
Well, perhaps something's wrong. Dogs have good instincts.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, Helen!
Is she all right?
Shut the engine off, will you? Bad way.
Is she alive?
What's happened?
Just. Can you get an ambulance?
Well, would you tell him I tried calling him again, please? That's right, Alessi. Thank you. I still haven't managed to get hold of Ken. Luce, you don't have to try quite so hard to make a good impression. I'm already impressed.
So you should be.
Well, I'm not trying to impress you. Well, not really. It's just I'm so relieved to be out from under Dad's thumb.
You can do all the housework you like as far as I'm concerned.
As long as I feel I don't have to be a pleasure.
No, you don't have to, I promise.
Good.
Delicious.
Of course it is.
You know, Luce, your father and your grandmother would be missing this.
I know. Don't remind me.
Maybe you should just pop home and talk. Try and heal the rift.
Oh, Caroline, is Lucy here?
Yeah, come in.
What's wrong?
It's your grandmother, Lucy. I've just come from the hospital.
And you've no idea how long she'd been lying there?
No. We became concerned of the way Bouncer was barking.
I guess he'd been at it for maybe, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell us anything. Who knows how long she'd been there before the dog found her. Oh, if only I'd fixed that blasted door. She must have been trapped when the damn thing wouldn't open.
Oh, you mustn't blame yourself. It can't have been your fault. And worrying won't change anything.
Oh, you're right, I suppose.
Of course I am.
Thanks, mate. You've been great. Weren't you on your way out somewhere?
Oh, no, the meeting with Well and truly over by now. There's nothing to worry about, really. They would have managed okay without me. I'm only too glad to help. Listen, I better go. I'll see you later. Bye.
I'm sure she'll be all right.
Thanks for all your help, Faye.
It's the least I could do.
How is she?
No change since you left.
Is Gran gonna be okay?
It's too early to say.
She's got to be.
She's still unconscious. I'll go and see if I can get a progress report. You needn't wait, Faye. You must have things to do.
Oh, no, I'll stay. You needn't have come back. I've got everything under control here.
So I see. Have they had the results of any x-rays yet?
Broken hip, apparently. Not good. Certainly not in a woman of her age.
You have to get your snide little digs in, don't you?
Oh, I wasn't trying to be bitchy. I'm very fond of Helen.
So am I.
Yes, of course you are.
Any news?
Tell us the worst.
Well, they can fix the hip all right. But she's inhaled a lot of fumes. They're keeping her on 100% oxygen until her carbon monoxide level's safe.
Oh, dear.
What is it, Jim?
The doctor said there's always a possibility of brain damage in cases like this.
Brain damage?
Although they're fairly sure that isn't the case here. Lucy? Lucy?
Dad.
I've just been talking to the nurse. We can go and see Helen now. But don't be shocked. Apparently she's fairly frail. The nurse seemed to think it would do her good to see some friendly faces.
Oh, Gran.
Lucy. Jim?
She knows us.
They told me I should be gaga, but I've other ideas.
Thank God.
Apparently I'm going to be in here for some time.
Try not to talk too much.
What did they tell you?
Well, like you said, you'll be here for some time. It's going to be quite a while before you'll be able to go home and personally thank Bouncer for saving your life.
Buy him a marrow bone for me.
I will. Now, can I leave you two for a minute? I want to have a talk to the ward sister.
Darling, there's something I want you to do for me.
Name it.
Go back and live with your father. He needs you. Please, darling, you're the only relation he has there now. Don't desert him.
Gran, I've made the break.
I've been terribly worried about the rift between you two. You don't want me to worry, do you?
Okay.
Thank you.
But I'm doing it for you, not for him.
And you'll move your things back in again, won't you?
Sure.
Good.
Still dreaming of Roy?
Who's dreaming?
You are.
So I'm still in love with him, so what? Fact remains that he's the dreamer.
Look who's talking.
And an adventurer.
Well, you're not that. You just proved it.
I've got to the stage where I need security, Guy. Roy certainly wasn't offering that.
I gotta get to work.
Yeah, I knew somehow I'd find you
I
here.
said, sorry about yesterday.
Where in the hell did you get to yesterday?
There was this
You
emergency.
left me lilied up with half the Chamber of Commerce. You didn't even phone.
It was Sunday. The office was
Made an
closed.
idiot out of me.
Can you please let me explain? There was this old lady. She got trapped in the garage with the car engine turned on.
Oh, very original. Very good. An old lady, is it now? And stuck in the garage. Don't give me that. Been studying at your fancy school of excuses, has he?
That's the truth.
Think I was born yesterday, do you?
She broke her hip and she was helpless.
Oh, that's it. I've had enough of you and your lying auntie. If she is your auntie, it's probably a lie too.
Button it. Nobody insults Brenda.
Yeah, I knew there's more to it between you two.
You know what you can do with your stupid job?
Right, that's it. You're finished with Erinsborough Council. And you needn't come to me for any references either.
Okay, I'm back. Just don't ask any questions and let me get on with this, right?
Just wanted to let you know that you don't have to worry about a thing. I'll do everything for you. I intend to cook dinner for you tonight.
It's all right, Mrs. Hudson. I'm back.
Ah, well, now that poor Helen's laid up, I'll do everything. I'll cook, I'll clean. Anything you want from the shops, I'm just on my way.
No, thanks, Faye. I'm fine now Lucy's home.
Well, there's nothing like a good neighbour at a time like this, and as a good neighbour, I will not take no for an answer, right?
No.
Oh.
She means well.
I'm sure she does.
Ah, just the person I wanted to see.
Did you notice someone's removed that ghastly mural?
Yes, I did. Have you heard any news about Helen?
Yes, Jim and Lucy spent the night at the hospital, evidently. But I telephoned the ward sister before school, and she told me the patient's as well as can be expected, whatever that means.
Dreadful thing to happen.
What was it you wanted to see me about with such overwhelming enthusiasm?
It's Guy. He's in real trouble with his boss.
Assault and battery, I heard.
News travels.
Mr. Butcher's little lamb chop attends Erinsborough High. She has rather loose lips. So, tell me the worst.
Guy missed out on an important meeting because of Helen, only Butcher doesn't believe Guy's story.
Yes, well, it sounded a bit far-fetched the way Junior Butcher told it. I might have doubted it myself if I hadn't known it was the truth.
So Guy's out of a job because he stopped to help a neighbour.
As I heard it, it's because he attacked the man with his fists.
He did not. He gave him a little push, that's all.
Are you sure?
Yes. And there are plenty of customers who are here who can act as witnesses.
Let's hope that won't be necessary.
Could you put in a good word for him with the council?
I can verify that Guy's excuse is genuine, but the fact remains he did push that nasty little man.
Anything you can do, Dorothy, I'll be most grateful.
Leave it to Councillor Burke.
Well, look what washed up with the tide.
A rather unfortunate metaphor, seeing as the coffee shop used to belong to Harold Bishop.
Never knew him.
Things just didn't work out, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mind you, I always thought he was a bit of a no-hoper.
He is not. Roy is a wonderful, kind, amusing person.
Then why did you come back?
I just want you to know, Faye.
Yes.
I can see through you like a pane of glass.
I doubt that very much.
But it's so easy with someone as transparent as you. Watch it with Jim, right?
Oh, I just think it's such a terrible pity we can't be friends.
You're damn right. We can't.
Have a nice day.
He says if I'm not prepared to pay up, he's not prepared to return the wool. Well, I'm not bothered. I've always hated that wool, which is why I wanted him to paint it there in the first place. Any news from the hospital?
We're going to put in a pin or something, a plate? I don't know.
They can work miracles nowadays.
And by the way, thanks, Caroline.
What for?
For talking Lucy into coming home.
You're in on it too. You get at everyone, don't you? Even Gran on her sickbed.
Lucy,
How
I meant...
dare you try and take control of my life?
I didn't.
You've got it wrong. I came back into this house in good faith. I can't cope with all the moral blackmail. I'm leaving.
All these leaves, if I didn't know better, I'd think it was autumn. But you and I both know, don't we, that the witch next door has been wielding her broomstick instead of riding it.
You mustn't worry too much about Lucy. I want you to relax tonight and enjoy a good home-cooked meal. That'll soon take your mind off all your troubles.
Good evening. Just returning your rightful property, Faye. As you can see, this is obviously from your side of the fence.
That's very petty-minded of you, Dorothy.
I? Petty-minded?
I'd never be such a lazy gardener as to get rid of my leaves that way.
Does seem a bit off, Dorothy.
Now, Jim, if Dorothy sees fit to throw her rubbish onto my garden, I have no objections whatsoever to clearing up her mess.
Oh, come off it, Faye. At least have the decency to admit that you chucked these over my fence.
Doesn't matter how they got there. I'm perfectly willing to lend you a hand with your gardening any time, if it's too much for you.
Stay away from my garden, please.
Thank you, Dorothy. Come on, Jim.
The only reason I went back to Dad's was because Brenda asked me to. I really couldn't argue with her on a sickbed, could I?
And I admit Jim used some pretty persuasive arguments to try and convince me that you should really go home, Dee.
There you are then, invasion of privacy.
But I could see you'd already made up your mind.
Without Paul around, you and Christina are the only two people who have given me any credit for becoming my own person.
Oh, I don't know how anyone could deny it. Could you excuse me? I want to have a word with Guy.
Go for it.
You're looking very serious.
Caroline, yeah. I think I've just lost my job with the council. I don't know for sure. I'm hoping Sid will change his mind.
I didn't think they could just sack you.
There are dismissal procedures, but do you think they apply to a bloke who's just attacked his boss? That's the way Sid will tell it.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Russell.
Want another drink?
I'll sit on this one.
We had a pretty good time the other night, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fun.
Feel like another rage?
I'll give it a miss if you don't mind. Family troubles.
I'll soon make you forget them.
Push off, Russell, right?
Sure.
Thanks for trying to pull a few strings, anyway.
Did my best. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Sid wasn't slow in approaching some of your customers as witnesses to what he called the attack.
So Guy's out of a job.
Afraid so.
That Sid butchers the pits.
Talking of the pits, am I alone in thinking that Faye Hudson is something which crawled out of one of them?
I'd say that's a pretty fair description. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that she is a real snake in the grass.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
No?
Insult to Oscar.
Phoebe's piping.
Much nicer than Faye Hudson.
I reckon you're right.
Wouldn't worry me in the least. I'm more than a match for her. But it seems to me she has designs on poor Jim. He's very vulnerable at the moment.
I went right off her when she started knocking Roy.
All over between you two, is it? Oh, pity. You're obviously potty about each other. I'm wondering.
What?
Roy took quite a risk breaking off with his second wife for your sake.
So?
It occurs to me you might owe him a similar sort of risk.
Take a chance on things working out. No way. Security's the name of the game for me these days.
G'day, Lucy. Going my way?
I thought I told you to get lost. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, well, I am.
Russell, don't!
Come here, Lucy. Lucy, I won't hurt you.
Having a problem?
One step, just one step, and I'll just